everybody. How are you? Of course, as soon as I start speaking, I get hoarse, right? Let me adjust this camera just a smidgen. I think that's pretty good. I think. Okay. Let's see if I can get it to focus properly. I think I can. How is everybody? It is Friday, February 8th. It is, well, it's about 9:15 where I am. I'm not sure why it's saying that this is a link because it's live. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. Oh, goodness. Let's see. I'm going to go to the control room on there and see what's going on, okay? Hang on one second. There, okay. Let's see. I'm going to go to the control room. Hang on one second. I hope everyone is doing well. Let's see here. Yeah, it is public. So let's see. Why isn't it going to... I'm so used to doing this on my other device, you know, like doing the live and looking at my other device instead of room. When I look at it from the control room, I can see everything. Hi. Oh, there are some people in here with me. Yay! How is everybody? It's Priestess and Medium Rosalind. How is everybody? Let's see here. It's loading. Okay, let's see. Hang on one second. I'm reading for a second. Okay. Okay, Divinely Inspired. You said hi. How are you? How are you, Divinely Inspired? I like that name. Living by Faith. Hello, how are you? Hope all is well with you. Thank you. Eddie Warren, how are you, Eddie? How have you been doing? I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, okay. So I can see you all are here in the room now. This is wonderful. How are you all doing? You're praying for a miracle. She's praying for a miracle. That reminds me of that song. You remember that song? Are you ready for a miracle? Remember that song? Oh, goodness. That's what it reminds me of when you said that. Eddie, you said you're wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. I wondered how you were. Okay, today, do you guys want to know, all of you divine goddesses and masculine, do you want to know how I am? Do you want to know how I'm tired? I'm tired. Look at the strings on my bracelet. I was with my mom today making bracelets, and I've been doing so many things today. I didn't even get a chance to cut the strings on my bracelet, you know. I normally sit there with little tiny scissors and cut it all neat. I didn't even have time. But anyway, I made some bracelets. Sometimes I make jewelry for my clients. It just depends on, you know, what's going on with them. So this one, I really like this one. See this one here? Because it has the glass. It's like aura glass, angel aura glass. And then these. And that one. You see that one too? So I like them. But anyway, you know what? I wanted to come on with you all because we're in a new moon. We're in a new moon, and I just wanted to catch up with you all and see how you're doing. I know some people, because we're in this gateway, and it feels like this moon is very powerful, and it kicked off in Aquarius. That was about a week ago. So I've been getting some visitations, some soul visits. I feel like I've been getting extra guidance, downloads, and Archangel Michael and some of my spirit guides, they won't let me stop with the twin flames. They won't let me, okay? They won't let me stop. They want me to talk about twin flames and soulmates. Thank you. You said the bracelets are beautiful. Thank you, Jam. Jam on it. Jam on it. Oh, okay. That's cool. Hi, this gal Sal. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I keep getting these, you know, it's like, and not only that, I keep getting this about forgiveness, not just for myself and whoever I think has wronged me in the past, right? But also for you all. because I felt like when I did that live 4 days ago, I did a live and it lasted for over an hour. And I was asking the Divine Feminine, have you really forgiven Divine Masculine? Do you see what I'm saying? Because if we're not really forgiving the masculine who may have hurt us or the partner that may have hurt us in the past, then we're not fully embracing what can be coming in the future for us. Do you see what I'm saying? My throat is so, it's like all day I've been just drinking fluids. And today in Michigan, it's like it's been snowing and off and on, like out today driving, it would just cover with snow. Then 45 minutes later, it would be gone. And then the wind would be blowing and howling. Did any of you see my, well, it wasn't a live this morning, but my daily alignment read this morning? It really went kind of in depth. And what I did, I went in depth on Patreon. It's another 20 or 25 minutes to that reading from the daily alignment reading today. It actually started to go into the High Priestess energy, the Magician energy. I mean, there was like 6 or 7 major arcanas there. The Sun, the High Priestess, the Magician, the Ten of Cups. It was like so profound. And I wanted you all to understand that we're really in a magical time right now. And if you're a twin flame, if you feel, you know, you're not going down that path, down that journey, your soulmates, you have this intense relationship with someone, or you feel that somehow they're changing you, then, you know, maybe you should go with it. Because now is a time when we have so much power. You know, we have, and you're not going to recognize all of it. Because your twin flame journey or your soulmate journey into this whole thing, it might look different than someone else's. Do you see what I'm saying? It might not be the exact same as someone else's where you can look at a piece of paper, or you type in something online, or you look at something in a magazine and you say, oh, well, this is the signs and symptoms of a twin flame. Yeah, I've had 2 or 3 of these, and I've had, no, it might not be like that for you at all. You might start to feel as if you're expanding so much and you're having all these dreams. You might start to instantly manifest things. You might start to have all kinds of good things happen to you. And you all, if you hear my dog barking, it's okay. If you see the cat jump up here, it's okay. Because I'm doing a live and I don't usually put them away. So you might hear them or see them. So what's happening? It's like we're receiving downloads like never before. You know, I've never done a mediumship reading about, you know, about someone. And I did one this week on Nina Simone. I listed that as well. So there's extra information on Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/priestess portal, you'll see the extra information. It's like a time like no other. And a lot of us need to be grounding and cleansing in between all of these downloads, these dreams, these experiences. You need to know and understand your stones and crystals. You need to understand some of the bath rituals. I prescribe bath rituals all the time because some of us don't understand banishment. We don't understand cleansing, some of us. Some of us don't understand the fact that you can be under attack, but not so much that you're under attack. It's the fact that you could be absorbing energy, and it could be that you're around the wrong people, okay? When you're around the wrong people, you literally have to reset yourself, okay? Hi, Scorpion Moon. It's like you literally have to reset yourself. I don't know if any of you know that. It's like you have to reset yourself. You have to cleanse yourself, and you have to understand that when you're around negative people, you visit people, they don't have the same beliefs. They don't understand light. They don't understand truth. They don't understand the soul's journey. And you're around people like that. I mean, goodness, you know. Matter of fact, while we're all here, I'm going to go ahead and run through some crystals and stones for you, okay? Now, what I want to do is be able to share these things with you in a way that you can understand and see that you can benefit from these things in your life, okay? So we're doing a live, so if you hear anything in the background, it's okay. All right, I'm not worried about it. Okay. Divinely inspired, you said you sage every time you come home. Yeah, and you know what, too, divinely inspired, you can actually get your home to be like, your home is like a set point for you. You'll feel better sometimes when you walk through the door of your home because there's your guides, your ancestors that hang around. There is energy from you clearing, meditating, you know, all that good stuff. Okay. So let's talk about, I think we should talk about some of these stones and crystals, okay? We can at least talk about it in a way that will help us and benefit us, you know, in a daily way, okay? So here we have clear quartz crystal, okay? This is clear quartz crystal. I usually use crystals with points on them like this. And I used to sell these in my shop a couple years ago. I had a shop where I was selling them different types. And I might bring those back to rootsofearth.net. But these are, I like the ones with points on them because I use them for my conjure and my candle magic and everything. So I like these. You know what clear quartz crystal does? You know, you said you found out your number for a new apartment is the number of your guy. Well, that's good. So that's a synchronicity. That's a synchronicity. So these are good for amplifying your intentions, whatever your intentions may be. This is good for amplifying them. Just regular crystal, right? This is what you call a thumb stone or a palm stone, and it's green agate. Green agate. Okay. And this is wonderful for attracting money. And it's also the color of the heart chakra, but I relate this more to attracting wealth and abundance. Okay. This is green agate. Okay. So some of us who, you know, we're on this path about, you know, abundance, wealth, money, etc. And it's good for us to, you know, have something like this around you. If you're manifesting, you know, it's good to have clear quartz, but if you're manifesting, you want to have some green stones that you like, that you feel attracted to help you with that, okay? And we're talking about abundance and manifesting. So here's pyrite right here. Can you see that? It's going to be kind of sparkly. It's called fool's gold. So that's pyrite, okay? And pyrite is really good for attracting, you know, because you think about coins, abundance, you know, green for dollars, then you have the coins. This on my neck, this is fluorite. You see that? It's like a light green stone. Fluorite is very good for the heart chakra. So a lot of you who are empathic, or you are working on expanding and clearing your heart chakra, you know, you want to make sure it's protected and it's amplified, you should wear green fluorite around your neck. Excuse me, I don't know why my voice is like, my mouth all day has been dry like this. It's weird. Maybe because I've been talking all day. So that is the fluorite. I had a shaman tell me about 2 years ago I had to wear green around my heart chakra. I have to. So I usually do wear something around my neck all the time. My guides, they're very, you know, they speak that to me all the time. I'm just going to keep looking back at the screen. Okay. So you hear my little spoiled dog. Toto? Yeah. You need to go in your kennel now if you're going to be doing that. Okay. So let's keep going with that. Okay. So here we have rose quartz, right? This was a gift to me, actually, this rose quartz years ago. So rose quartz, it also amplifies your heart because it amplifies love. So anything to do with love. So a lot of twin flames and soulmates, when I think of you in particular, right? I think of you with rose quartz and lapis, like lapis lazuli, lapis lazuli. That's a stone from Egypt. It's very popular there. A lot of the, you know, the masks that they made and everything, all those beautiful creations from Egypt, they have lapis lazuli in the eyes. It's like a stone about this color. And I have one that's a necklace. I have lapis lazuli bracelets. But usually when I think of twin flames, I think of the rose quartz stone and the lapis, like a pink stone and a blue stone, to help you with amplifying some of that energy of you and your twin. Okay. The other stone here, this is amethyst here. You see, this is like a trip down memory lane. I used to have all of these in my shop. I like one of my shops. I used to have these. This is amethyst. This is an actual geode. You see the back where they cracked it open, you know, and then there's the geode. It's the amethyst inside there. So amethyst is really for healing, and I feel like this was left by all of our ancient ancestors. This was left for us to help us heal. Okay, a lot of the stones were, but amethyst in particular is about healing. Okay. So I wanted to explain to you all, oh, and rhodonite. I love rhodonite. You see that? That's a heart. It's made out of rhodonite. I like working with rhodonite with the moon energy. Okay. Usually when you're trying to get used to your stones and you want them more programmed to you, wow, that's a big, whoa, just putting it near me that close, that's a big energy rush. I can feel that. You want to have it very close to you for a while when you're first getting it used to you and used to your energy. You can sleep with them right next to you. You can talk to them. You can pray, you know, for your spirit guides to amplify them. Just really get it going. You know, stop limiting yourself, your thoughts. Stop limiting your mind, you know, just stop all the limitations that we put on ourselves. Because it's really crap. Hi, Bernadine. How are you? Blessings to you, too. It's good to see you here. Yeah, so, okay, let's continue. Let's continue on. You see this here? You see this, right? This is like very pristine quartz. It's really, really clear. And you see how it has the point on the tip? This is something my guides, they call it the obelisk. They say, get the obelisk. Are you working with the obelisk? You know, when I'm starting to sit down and do readings or whatever, or meditations, they want the obelisk. So I try to keep this near me, like when I'm, you know, any work that I'm doing during the day, readings, I try to keep this near me. The obelisk, okay? This is also, they call these little Lemurian points. I'm going to try and get it close enough for you all to see the little points, but I don't know if you can. You see them? See them, little tiny quartz? You see the little points there? I keep this near me too. Yeah, Spirit is saying to me, they're like, it's sacred. They're talking in my ear. It's sacred. Yeah. Okay, you see those little points there? Okay. So you can develop a relationship with them. In other words, that's what I'm saying. You can develop a relationship with them. So in your daily life, you can imagine how, you know, relating to the things that are close to you, developing a relationship with these different things, increasing the vibration. Excuse me. Okay. You know, things that will heighten and help you to heal. It'll help you. And then thinking about projecting outward love. Do you want to project love out there? Are you trying to draw in love? Because the first thing is self-love. You're going to need that self-love first. And what a lot of us don't understand is when you are on this twin flame and soulmate journey, you are definitely going to have to love yourself first. That's what no one wants to hear it. No one wants to go into that part. You're going to have to love yourself first. You know, that is one of the biggest secrets. You're going to need to love yourself first. And a lot of people, they don't understand because they just want, you know, which I love tarot, but, you know, they want me to hold up the cards and, you know, then we talk about different cards and different pictures and all this stuff. But one of the main things about your soulmate and twin flame journey is that you have to clear out and start loving yourself. Whatever is blocking you from loving yourself, you will start to draw your twin and your soulmate closer when those barriers are gone. Because when you're truly free and you're free from all those different barriers, you're going to love yourself more and you're going to attract your twin flame and soulmate closer to you. Okay? And some of us, we've met our twin flame. And we know that we've met our actual twin flame. We've had all of the synchronicities, coincidences, and, you know, it's like both of you, you're almost like perfect twin flames, and you may not be together. You may not be in union. You know, it doesn't happen the same way for everyone. Okay. But one of the messages tonight definitely is, you know, trying to break through that barrier of loving yourself and understanding your journey to your own soul, the journey home. You know, a lot of you know who watch me, you know that I always say that I'm shamanic. I was trained as a shamanic healer for a year, and there's so much of the soul's journey, and your soul knows the truth. Okay, and it's really relating and being close to your soul and your soul's energy. So let's see. Someone asked, the green fluorite, do they conflict with the amethyst quartz or aventurine? I wouldn't say that they interfere with it. No, I wouldn't say that. I think that this is really a stone that's going to amplify your heart chakra energy. I don't think that it would conflict with anything. But I know that selenite, you see this? This is a selenite tower right here. And this is really something that I make sure is nearby because it cleanses. It cleanses. That's what it does. It cleanses. And if you put your other crystals and stones near this, it's going to help to clear them too. Okay. It's just another added kind of protection, I guess you could say, to balance things. Scorpio Moon, you said, where's the best place to get stones? Well, you can order stones online. You can buy them from someone that you feel like you're resonating with their energy. You can go somewhere near you, you know, like near you, a place that you like to go to, and different stones will call out to you. You'll know because different stones call out to you. They call out to you and you feel drawn to them, compelled to them. That's probably a stone that you may need in your life. You know, that's a good way to pick them out. So if you do have a small shop or store near you where you can look at them first, you know, and decide that way, that's a good way to do it too. Hi, Spiritual Justice. Okay, so yeah, Spirit is speaking again. They're talking to me about banishment. Big thing, knowing how to banish and cleanse. Usually if you get a reading with me and you wonder if you're actually being held back or blocked by, you know, something, some energy, some, you know, negative stuff that's blocking you, that's something huge you will need to work on in your spiritual path, is knowing how to be clear and open for your blessings and for your highest good. It's why also I always talk about working with your ancestors. Okay, that's very important too. Okay. Spirit is also speaking about spiritual gifts, knowing what your gifts are. Okay, knowing your spiritual gifts, because we have them. We come in with our spiritual gifts, and for some of us, you know, it would be nice if you guys gave me a like. Okay, I'm giving you very good information. It'd be good if you guys gave me a like. Okay. Hi, Elsa. How are you? Yeah. So you guys give me a like, okay? I hate that when I'm on and I'm sharing with you all and you all leave and nobody gives me a fucking like. That's really not good manners to me. That's not good manners at all. And you all know that I'm real. You know that I come on here and give you good information, okay? So one of the things is really understanding banishment, understanding your gifts, because we all have these innate gifts. They're innate. You were born with them. You came here with them. You came here to expand on those gifts. Hang on one second. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, what happens is as we get older and we start into our spiritual path more and more, we start to block our gifts more and more. Okay. We start to block them more and more because we learn to be in our social little norm. You know, we haven't found our spirit tribe yet, our power tribe that supports us, supports our imagination, supports our ideas, supports our heart energy. So a lot of us find ourselves in this little, you know, cube. It's like we're trying to put ourselves back into this little role that society will understand and they'll digest this little role. You hit all your checkpoints, you know, graduate at this time, get a job at this time, you know, act this way in public, work 9 to 5, you know, and then we end up covering up a lot of our gifts that way, you know, because it was never intended to be that way. That's a 3D template, you know. So a lot of us are really having to forgive ourselves. We're having to forgive our parents. We're having to forgive the ancestors even before us, the previous generations before us. A lot of us have to forgive them because we literally not amplified and supported our gifts of our children, of our nieces and nephews, of if they do anything unusual or they think that they're seeing a ghost or we think they have an imaginary friend that could be a spirit guide, actually. We try to push all of that down, you know, instead of amplifying that. So a lot of this is really a spiritual journey, a spiritual journey. Okay, so Scorpio moon, you said you always do light. Thank you. Spiritual justice, you said that's the first thing you did. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. So let's get going with any questions that you all might have that I can answer. A couple questions that are, the questions are in the higher good for everybody listening, instead of it being, will my twin flame do this or that? Well, that's not really helping all of us. So let's kind of look at it in a bigger picture where it could help more than one person. So does anyone have an expansive question about twin flame journey or soul journey? Okay, so no one has a question? You all just wanted to hear me talk, huh, for a while. Okay, let's see. Okay, if no one has any questions or comments about anything else to do with, okay, let's see. All right, Nikila Allen, you said, why is it that the person can have all they dream of but choose the lesser? Okay. You could have all you dream of and choose the lesser. Yeah. Okay. That's a good question. That's because your energy, your true self, your energy doesn't believe you deserve it. So you would choose the lesser. Truly in your soul's energy and in your vibration, in your thoughts, in your energy, it doesn't believe that you deserve those things. Can you explain, Lally says, can you explain if Apache reads will help with today's theme? What do you mean Apache? Can you explain if Apache reads will help with today? What do you mean Apache? I'm confused. Does everyone have a twin? No, I don't believe everyone does. No. Eddie Warren, you said yes. Oh, Apache Tears. You said, will it help with today's theme? Well, Apache Tears, in my opinion, they're good for the heart and lungs. That's what I feel, that Apache Tears are related to heart and lungs. Now, if you look up the actual definition of Apache Tears, I'm not sure. Let's see. Well, maybe not the lesser, but the one that's not showing their worth. Yeah, because they believe they believe that that person matches their energy. You're talking about a person, right? You're not talking about why would a person choose a broken house that's little and broken down instead of choosing a nice three floors, and you're not talking about that, are you? You're talking about a person. Okay. Please, I would like to hear about that. About what, Sandy? You said you would like to hear about that. What? Does everyone have a twin? It seems like everyone thinks they're, yeah, that's true. Everyone is, more and more people divinely inspired that think that they are in a twin flame journey. And what I feel is that some are not on a twin flame journey because I believe twin flames are in a grid on Earth, that they're placed in certain grids to hold the energy and to hold the vibration. I believe some people are in a soulmate relationship where the soulmate came back to you, and it's a lot of past life energy going on. It's a lot of chaos, tears, confusion, even abuse. I've had women come through with abuse, and they feel like this is some kind of twin flame thing, and it's not. Being hit or being degraded, having money stolen, that's not, I mean, who would even want that to be any kind of twin flame journey? That could be a soulmate that actually has karma with you, has some kind of tie with you, creates a lot of emotion. Doesn't mean you're on a twin flame journey. I believe there's so many twin flames, and that we hold up different grid points. We work in a healing way where your soul mission and you're trying to help others. Helping others is a huge part of the twin flame journey. Some of us think we're on a twin flame journey, but it's a lot of people who keep up the whole thing with twin flames. And that's why I talk about twin flames sometimes. You'll notice I don't talk about twin flames every single reading or whatever. I don't do that because, it does not have to be spoken of constantly. But I do speak about it sometimes because some people really are confused about it and they don't fully understand it. Okay, so let me go down a little bit further here. Let's see. Is it possible to be friends while going through a healing process? You mean with someone like you've had all these ties with them? If you have been in a relationship with someone, you two have been intimate and everything, and you feel you need to go heal from being in that relationship, like it brought out all kind of bad stuff, no, I don't think you can be friends through it. No. I don't know if it would be healthy to. You said everyone doesn't have a twin. Yeah, Scorpio moon, you said you don't believe everyone has a twin. Can you explain karmic soulmates? I think that I just explained that when I talked about all that emotion going back and forth, bringing up all this negative stuff, almost like you need to clear something with this person or you need to clear something out. And this person will probably exit your life because you probably cleared out something that you needed to clear between the two of you. A karmic. So this whole thing with karmics, I don't always believe that just because you're waiting on someone and you love them, that their relationship is just, it's just a karmic, because we've all been karmics. Every one of us has been a karmic. Okay. Every single one of us has been a karmic before. It's no reason to hate the other woman, the other man. They just need to leave them. Because we've all been karmics. I know I have been, before I know I have, We've all been in these karmic relationships before. All of us have. So there's no reason to send out all that rage, you know, all of the hatred. What you have to realize and understand is this person may be triggering a lot of different things for you. It's really your learning experience. You're really learning a lot through having that experience. Scorpio moon, you say, yes, you would know. Oh, goodness. Thank you for clarifying. You're welcome. What's a twin flame, soulmate, and a karmic? I think I spoke on that pretty well. You said you're on your soul's journey and it's been humbling. Yes, very much so. Do you think twins usually meet earlier in life? You mean like when they're children? I didn't meet my twin wow, that was like 5 years ago when I met my twin, 6 years. Do you think your twins usually meet earlier in life? I wouldn't say that it's always earlier in life, no. You're welcome, Spiritual Justice. It's nice to meet you. Go ahead and get your rest, definitely. You got to have your rest. Bernadine, you said, I think you answered my question concerning twin flames. I am somewhat confused, but getting clarity. I read a lot, always downloading Kindle books to get help and understanding. Okay, well, that's good. So part of your journey and part of your mission is understanding and getting clarity and wisdom now. And that's good, Bernadine. I don't know. That's a good question. I think that you would have to judge that within yourself because you know the truth. You know your own truth. Sandy, living by faith. Do you have faith? No, I'm just kidding. Sandy, do you have faith in your truth and what you're feeling? Because you know if it's ego, you know, if it's truly coming from within and you know what's best for you, that's your truth. So Divinely Inspired said twins aren't always romantic. And then banishment and tools. Okay. I like Sandy, living by faith, the way that you're just, you know, you've got like a list. First she went to now you're like the banishment, the tools. Yeah, banishment is very important. And when I get in depth with banishment, I think that's either going to be on Patreon or it's going to be a reading, a one-to-one reading. Because we all know we need to clear. We all know we need to clear. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to see, did I cover the different topics? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Well, twins, I mean, it may be a romantic feeling there, definitely. Usually when twins have established part of their soul mission, at least before they met one another, they will decide, you know, the energy will be there. They'll know if they want to be, you know, if it's more of a romantic thing that they really want to bring forward. You know, if there's no love there, I don't know. I've never seen twins where there was no love on either part. You know, no romantic type of love on either part. I haven't seen that yet. Maybe it is true, you know. Yours is very romantic. Okay. Well, let's see. It's something that I was going to bring up. It seems like something very specific. Okay. Yeah. Well, Spirit is really, they're reiterating about healing. Healing on a deep level, nurturing yourself. so that you're not carrying around this toxic energy. You're not carrying around so many of the triggers, you know, like triggers when you know you're not healed fully because you still have so many triggers coming in from what was, yeah, toxic energy. Yeah, Spirit is speaking on that. So really it's a matter of knowing and understanding and not being so afraid to go to that wound. Do you see what I'm saying? Because it takes a certain amount of depth to go to that wound to really clear it. Yes, they are. They're always masculine and feminine. Yes. They're always going to be one masculine and one feminine. That is part of the element for twin flames. So it could be two men. One is masculine, one is feminine. It could be two women. One is masculine, one is feminine. Yeah, that's the way it goes. It has to be the elements there. Okay. So I feel that that does cover a lot of the bases here. Yeah, yin and yang. Bernadine, that's exactly it. Yeah. Yeah. So divinely inspired, you must have had a question about that. You wondered how that worked, huh? Yeah. Lots of major energy shifts. I was speaking about the one I had, at least it was about 3.5 weeks ago. Huge amount of energy, huge amount of downloads. I believe the earth grid, that it actually shifted. I believe that. Now, of course, some of you may feel, well, you know, Aunt Rosalind, you know, I don't really agree with that, what you're saying. You know, I'm going to go by this or that. That's fine. You don't have to agree with everything that I'm telling you. You don't have to. That's okay, because that's part of our learning. You know, I might say, well, you know, I have this really wonderful teacher, but you know, I don't believe that part, or I'm not understanding that because it doesn't relate to my life, or, you know, I see it a different way. That's fine too, you know. Okay. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. And I want to thank everybody for coming and sharing your thoughts and ideas with me. I appreciate it very much, just being able to connect with you all for a short time. And yeah, well, tomorrow is Saturday. There's no daily alignment readings during the weekend. I may come out and do a weekend gateway reading tomorrow. Some of the readings during the daily alignment reads, or if I do a reading during the week and it seems really intense, I'll usually just put it on Patreon and continue it there. Okay. So I'm wishing you all a beautiful rest of your weekend. Okay. I hope you all get some good sleep and rest tonight. I think a lot of us are lacking some of the sleep and rest and centering our energy. Thank you. You're welcome, Divinely Inspired. I'll see you all again soon, okay? Take care.